You can already see John Wall thinking about giving assistance if they try to enter it to the post.
Yeah, the double was right there waiting. Now it comes, and Embiid has it, well, got it loose there.
Look at the most efficient mid-range shooters, and it's not often the 7-foot center is on that list, but he is.
It's incredible when you think about just his shooting at that size as Cousins.
One guy with the level of physicality and strength that could match up with him on the post. Well, let's see DeMarcus Cousins, Joel Embiid. This could be fun.
Absolutely. It was something Stephen Silas, Rockets head coach, was talking to us about. Like, yeah, we actually do have a guy who physically could potentially match up with Embiid as the Sixers see the shot.
Pretty good player, and I stretch my range to 3. That is nicely done.
Wall zips it over to Gordon, who was a game-time decision, but obviously went down, and they're 0-6 since. As Cousins hits again from downtown.
I like engaged. He's particularly good at rim protection, so DeMarcus says, well, step out here. Let me take you away from your strength.
Curry floats it in. 12.5 points this season.
To your point, Rye, as you see the dribble drive and explosion from John Wall, like the adversity, the lack of continuity for first-year head coach Stephen Silas. Like he's had almost an unfair level of adversity thrown at a first-year head coach.
Right, you expect some of it, but you know, Wall acquired just before the start of the season, the Harden saga. Then the injuries they've dealt with lately. No P.J. Tucker again tonight as well for Houston as House. Harris into the lane, muscles it up and in.
There's been a consistent theme to the Doc Rivers has talked about this. On the catch, efficient with the dribble if he's going to use it, and really quick decisions.
Wall sidesteps into a triple, can't hit it. John Wall making many more threes this season as Curry tried to go behind the back, gave it right to Cousins. And Cousins is fouled by Embiid, so an early personal on headband. I find that's not really me remembering it, right? That doesn't count.
That's true. No, you know what he did?
A lot of time when it comes to off-the-court habits and nutrition as well, hired a nutritionist. Has his physical therapist, Kim Kaspari, with him all the time now with the Sixers. As Embiid kicks to Green, shot clock fading. That's going to be, they'll say he got it off in time. I'm not sure if Korkmaz did, but Philly's going to get another chance here. And Green leaves it short. Rebound taken in by Wall. And a whistle on the pass.
After a streak of 8 straight games, missing the last game. So to me, and I've said this, Ryan, and I'd love your take on it, is Tobias makes a nice move. A locked-in, easily in the league. For me, it's about all the things I said prior to using his name. It's commitment and it's health. Because when you look back over the number of games missed in his career, that's the only question mark.
Yeah, availability being a key aspect of overall ability, right? Because when he can't do on either end. And the way he's shooting from 3 now is he nearly got a foul there, but could not coax the whistle on the contact from Cousins. This time, it'll
for him. And as long as they're shooting around him, he is so dangerous. And they've gone into a little bit of a zone here, Ryan.
And Doris, I have some big news for you. We figured it out. Last time Joel wore the headband, February 1st, 2020, as Green buries the 3.
I don't know how you got that information mid-game, but I'm impressed.
I don't know how I did either, and I'm impressed with our team in the truck. Oh, Cousins nearly lost it, almost didn't go for it. Now trying to drive it, and does. Just plowed through Green and able to finish. Houston a 16-14 lead about midway through this first.
And a tremendous points on 3 of 5 shooting. He made those couple threes early, now putting it on the deck.
Harris jumper is good.
Defense is at the top of the list. Philadelphia 7 for 10 shooting, 6 for 11 on the other side.
Cousins can't hit that three. Thought he was.
And Ryan, the more he scores out of the post, I would think the more Doc is going to deploy that. He's up from just over 1 post up a game to about 3.5 per game.
The game saying, you know, people forget when he was in college, that's what he did. He lived in the post. As Embiid, both of these offenses in the first. Cousins missed that one badly. Green kicks. Thibault right back to Green on the wing, and he hits from 3. And Thibault coming up with a steal. Green already with 3 threes in the quarter. How about Thibault? He connects. But you made more. Just could not quite come up with the finals. But now he is in Philadelphia as the president of basketball operations. And he has a team shooting a lot more from the mid-range.
Yeah, and you think about that winning percentage, and there would be some who would say, well, it wasn't a success because there wasn't a championship involved in it. You think about the margin between winning and losing, and go back to the series where it's the hamstring ropes there, right?
Yep.
I don't know how you qualify his tenure as anything but a success. It was only the Spurs in that stretch of time who had a greater winning percentage. So the consistency of winning, you know, builds tremendous amount of